Hello parents. Peer pressure can cause tremendous stress for our kids who just want to fit in. They want to be accepted. Fear of being rejected, fear of being teased, fear of losing friendships can cause anxiety or even depression. Peer pressure, it is one of the toughest challenges that children face while growing up. It is also one of the top reasons why children get into trouble. Unfortunately, in the age of camera phones, internet, the mistakes that children make can haunt them for the rest of their lives. So what can we do? We have to start by teaching our children how to make good decisions and stand up peer pressure. We have to teach our children how to develop their inner power. I'm going to share with you things that I teach children in my program using powerful stories from a program called Adventure in Wisdom. The first thing that I teach children is the power of self-responsibility. How to be the boss of me. When we take 100% responsibility of our lives, it gives us ultimate power. We get to choose who we want to be. We get to choose how we want to think. We get to choose how we want to act. We get to choose what we want to create. I shared the story Victor Find His Power, where children learn that if it's up to be, it's up to me. Another thing that I teach children is about integrity, choosing integrity. What do you do when no one else is looking? Integrity means doing the right things even when no one else is looking. When we live our lives with integrity, we can trust ourselves, and others can trust us as well, which leads to powerful self confidence and positive self esteem. And I shared the story No One Will Know Nelson. Another thing that I teach children is about respect, understanding your impact on others. Every time when we are with someone, we leave a mark depending on how we treat them. Treating others with respect means following the golden rule, which is treat others the way that you will want to be treated. When we use manners and treat others with kindness, we leave a golden heart everywhere. And I share the story Make Your Mark with the golden rule. Another thing that I teach is about self-respect, understanding your impact on you. Having self-respect gives you uh, means gives giving ourselves a golden heart. It means standing by our values and treating ourselves with as much kindness, compassion, understanding that we have with our friends, with our family, with our teachers. Choosing self-respect gives us self-esteem, positive self-esteem. And I share the story My Mark on Me. I teach children how to make good decisions, choosing what you want for you. When children are born, we make 100% of their decision, from what to wear, where to go, what to eat. By the time they leave home, children need to be able to make good decisions for themselves 100% of the time. Between that time, it is our job to teach them how to do that. Making good decisions, it is critical for our children knowing what they believe about key issues such as cheating, lying, stealing. By knowing this, help them to stand up peer pressure and stay focused on their goals. I shared the story Charlie Chooses Charlie, where children learn how to make good decisions about many of the critical issues that I've just said before they are actually face them. And the last thing that I teach children is how to stand up peer pressure, how to say yes to themselves and say no to their peer pressure. Knowing what we stand for, choosing what we want for ourselves, and learning how to say no to peer and say yes to ourselves, it is critical for standing up peer pressure. I shared the story Copycat Catty, and I discussed the different types of peer pressure. I also have children brainstorm examples for each type of peer pressure so they can practice recognizing it when they hear it. We also discuss different no statements that children can use, and the child can use two or three of those no statements for them. Now I'm going to share some tips on how you can help your child. So if you see examples of peer pressure on television or show, discuss the scenario with your child after the show and show him different ways how he could handle peer pressure, that situation. Another thing that you can do is to look for the changes in his behavior. This could indicate that they are facing a peer pressure situation. Another thing that you can do is to watch how they act around their friends. If you find something that concerns you, discuss afterwards with him. Help your child to feel more growing up. In other ways, help your child to do more growing up things, because children likes to feel that they are growing up like adults. They behave like adults. So discuss with your child the things that he thinks will make him feel more growing up, and then make a plan to make that happen. Children who feels good about themselves can copy better with conflicts, negative situation, and can resist more against negative peer pressure. Hopefully this video it is helpful for you. Thank you very much for watching. Bye.